Epstein's client list. Who's on it and what happens next? Are there any noteworthy names on the list? What did they do? The truth may shock you. Why has Jeffrey Epstein's client list been a subject of endless speculation and controversy? The powerful figures linked to him have fueled rumors, investigations, and public outrage. For years, people have asked, who were his clients and what role did they play in his operation? The recent developments surrounding this list may finally provide some answers. The Epstein case is one of the most explosive scandals in modern history. It involves elite politicians, business magnates, and celebrities who were reportedly connected to Epstein in various ways. But what does being on the client list actually mean? Are all names guilty by association, or is there more to the story? As we unravel the details of Epstein's client list, we'll explore the most notable names, their connections, and what legal consequences they may face. Could this list lead to one of the biggest scandals of our time, or will it be buried like so many other high-profile cases? The answers might be more complex than they seem. Where did Epstein's infamous client list come from, and how was it documented? This list is not just a random collection of names. It's been pieced together from flight logs, personal contacts, and business dealings uncovered by investigators. Epstein's connections ran deep, from high society fundraisers to private gatherings on his island. The flight logs of his private jet, often referred to as the Lolita Express, have been central to identifying the high-profile passengers who traveled with him. Some names are public figures while others remain redacted, fueling further speculation. While some individuals have claimed they merely had business or social dealings with Epstein, others have been accused of having more sinister connections. The debate over whether inclusion on this list signifies wrongdoing or is simply guilt by association remains ongoing. With legal authorities and investigative journalists digging deeper, new revelations continue to emerge. Could we soon see more unsealed documents that clarify the full extent of Epstein's network? What are some of the most high-profile names linked to Epstein? While many figures have been rumored, only a few have been confirmed through legal documents and official records. Several high-ranking politicians, business moguls, and celebrities have been linked to Epstein, whether through social events, business dealings, or more questionable associations. Former U.S. presidents, members of royal families, and Hollywood elites have all had connections to him. Notably, some of these individuals have distanced themselves, claiming they had no knowledge of Epstein's illicit activities. Others have faced lawsuits or investigations. Some names remain redacted, leading to speculation about who might still be shielded from public scrutiny. As more information surfaces, the question remains, will these powerful figures face any consequences, or will their status protect them from further investigation? Why were so many powerful people associated with Epstein, and what did their relationships with him entail? While some claim their interactions were purely financial or social, others have been accused of deeper involvement. Epstein presented himself as a financial advisor and philanthropist, often mingling with politicians, business elites, and scientists. Some figures claim they met him at charity events, while others were involved in business ventures with him. However, the darker allegations suggest that certain individuals engaged in criminal activities facilitated by Epstein's network. Testimonies from victims have implicated several key figures, yet many of these claims remain legally unresolved. With ongoing investigations and legal battles, the extent of each individual's involvement is still being uncovered. Could more damning evidence come to light in the near future? If Epstein was guilty of such massive crimes, why haven't more of his associates been arrested? This question has puzzled many, especially given the high-profile nature of the case. One possible explanation is the sheer power and influence of those involved. Many names on Epstein's list hold political, financial, and media control, making it difficult to prosecute them without significant resistance. Additionally, some argue that the justice system tends to protect the elite, offering them layers of legal protection that most people don't have. While some lower-level accomplices, like Ghislaine Maxwell, have faced legal consequences, many of the most powerful figures remain untouched. Public demand for justice continues to grow, but will there ever be real accountability? Or will this case follow the same pattern as many others, where the rich and powerful escape punishment? Could Epstein's client list lead to new investigations, arrests, or political fallout? The release of additional documents could bring shocking revelations, but will they result in justice? Some believe that ongoing lawsuits will eventually expose more details, forcing the hand of authorities to act. Others fear that the case will remain stalled, buried under bureaucracy and legal maneuvers. Public pressure has played a role in keeping this case alive, as journalists and independent investigators continue to uncover new information. However, without strong legal action, many fear that those responsible will never face consequences. The future of this case remains uncertain. Could this finally be the moment where the powerful are held accountable, or is the truth too dangerous to reveal? What does Epstein's case reveal about the justice system, media, and power structures? The case has exposed deep concerns about how the elite are treated compared to ordinary citizens. Many people believe the media has been selective in its reporting, avoiding coverage that could implicate powerful figures. Others question whether law enforcement agencies have been pressured to slow down or limit investigations. The lack of transparency has fueled conspiracy theories, with some believing the full truth will never come out. This has further eroded trust in government institutions, courts, and media outlets. Regardless of what happens next, one thing is clear. This case has changed how people view the world's most powerful figures, and the systems meant to hold them accountable. The Epstein client list is more than just a scandal. It's a reflection of power, corruption, and the legal system's ability, or inability, to hold elites accountable. The web of connections tied to Epstein stretches across industries, governments, and social circles, leaving more questions than answers. While some individuals claim innocence, the sheer number of high-profile names raises serious concerns about what was really happening behind closed doors. The lack of arrests only fuels speculation that justice operates differently for the wealthy and powerful. Ultimately, this case isn't just about Epstein. It's about a system that allows people in power to operate without scrutiny. Whether this case will lead to real justice or fade into history remains to be seen. But one thing is certain: the world is watching. Public awareness and demand for transparency will be crucial in determining how this case unfolds. If authorities fail to act, it could set a dangerous precedent, reinforcing the idea that the elite are untouchable. However, if new revelations continue to emerge, public pressure might force legal institutions to take unprecedented action. The coming months and years could shape not only the fate of those involved, but also the future of accountability at the highest levels of power. What do you think about the Epstein client list and its implications? Should more people be held accountable? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell if you enjoy deep dives into trending investigations. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.